everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have my second market coming up on Saturday, and I am so excited and I cannot wait, but I'm also, yep, you guessed it, I am nervous. I am nervous because this market is going to be a lot bigger than my first market. My first market was so quaint and slow and it was more of understanding how to be a vendor, I guess, and being in a vendor space for the first time. But for this one, it is going to be a lot bigger. It is kind of a music festival slash vendors market. It is here in one of the parks here in New York, in Manhattan. So there's going to be a lot more foot traffic than there was. And hopefully I could turn some of those into fans of my candles and fans of my business. But before I get to that day, I have to, of course, prep for that market. And the good thing about it is I don't have to do much prepping. But today I'm going to show you some of the things that I did get to get myself prepared for my second market. So, enough of me rambling. Let's get into it. Alright, so I am in my living room right now. It is a bit messy in here because a lot of my stuff that I had taken with me to the market 2 weeks ago is pretty much still here. I have not put anything away yet. But there are a couple of things that I did purchase for this upcoming market, and I'm just going to show you exactly what it is. Some of it is for that market, and then some of it is for organizing and helping me when it comes to making my candles and my wax melts here in my apartment. So, let me show you the first thing. So the first thing I purchased is this storage bin that has a 3-tier shelving. So in the bottom it has my candle labels, my warning labels, all my labels that I need for my products, and my packaging is going to more than likely go in this bottom drawer here for now. And then in the second drawer I have these little bags here that I'm not going to use, but for now they're in here until I find another place for them. And then finally in my top drawer, which is full, that's why it's shifting. In my top drawer, I have my stickers here, I have my thank you cards, my wax melt care cards, and my candle care cards in here. So what I want to do is I'm probably more than likely will move these out of the second drawer and put all my cards that go with your orders into here, and then the top drawer will just be for stickers. I got that because I really needed to organize all that stuff. When I went to go do the last order and pack the last order the other day, I realized that all that stuff is like all over in different spots. This way it's more organized into one spot and I don't have to be scrambling to find a candle care card or a sticker or a thank you card or a label. It's all in that storage bin. Alright, so the next purchase that I made was a stool to sit on while I'm pouring my candles and my wax melts. I was finding the issue of trying to get like eye level to make sure I'm pouring them correctly to be an issue. I am 6'2". Yes, I am a tall woman, and bending over to get that low can put a lot of strain on my back as well as my knees. So I decided to get this stool so that way I can sit on it, be able to pour correctly, and relieve my back of any back pains. So let me show you the stool. So this is the stool that I purchased off of Amazon. It's nothing fancy or anything. It's one of those doctor stools that you see in the doctor's office. It does elevate, so it adjusts up to a higher level, so that way I'm able to actually reach my crafting table here. But I purchased it on Amazon. I think it was like $50 because it was one of those 1 day deals or something. But it's comfortable. It does the job that I need. But yeah, that's the stool that I purchased. A nice little doctor stool there. The next thing that I purchased, which also came off of Amazon, was a folding chair. Now, this event is going to be outside, as I said. It's going to be in a park. And they supply you, the vendor, with a 6 foot table and 2 folding chairs. I bought the folding chairs just in case they didn't have enough chairs or they forgot a chair, because those things do happen. I've witnessed it in moments where I'm not a vendor and I'm actually just there at an event where there's supposed to be a supply and there's not enough supply. So I bought a folding chair from Amazon. They came two in a box, so I bought two of them. So this is the chair that I purchased. It's a metal chair. It's in black and it has cushion to it. I didn't really want to get the ones that don't have the cushion because we all know how uncomfortable those can be when sitting in them for a long time. So I went ahead and bought the one with cushion. So my next purchase that I made off of Amazon was storage bins. And the reason why I wanted the bins is because at my last market, I ended up bringing these, show you right here, my boxes that my jars came in. And they have my candles in there, and this is fine, but going up 3 flights of stairs with two of these at a time can be exhausting. I have, those are the 4 ounces, and then I also have the 8 ounce ones. My 8 ounce jars came in the bigger boxes. So at that market, I ended up bringing 3 of the bigger boxes and 6 of those smaller boxes up and down the stairs. So I figured there has to be another way to carry more candles and do less trips up and down the stairs. Well, luck was on my side because one day I ended up going on to my community's board and just looking at the website, because I check this site every day to see what's going on with the community that I am a member of. And a member asked, how do people carry their candles back and forth to vendor markets? Well, this one lady, thank her so much, she decided to suggest these bins, and she said she got them off of Amazon. I went on Amazon. I ended up buying 4 of them because I wasn't quite sure how many I would need or how big they were going to be. And this is the bins. So I know you're probably saying, well, Tammy, this isn't much of a bin. It's kind of flat. Well, these are foldable bins. So they fold out to your storage space. So this is the lid here, of course. The lid. And then if you just fold it out like that, and you attach the sides, then you have your bin already assembled. And what I like about these is that they have handles to them, so you're able to carry them both this way and also on the sides as well. So yeah, I think these will work in carrying my candles, not just up and down the stairs, but also a place to store them better, and I'll be able to have easier access to them. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to package the candles in here, so let's see what I can come up with. Let's go. Alright, so I have the bin sitting on my craft table, and I did try a couple of methods before, and they didn't quite work out the way I envisioned it, but I think this method is going to work the best. So I have this bubble wrap slash foam that came with the chairs. The chair was like put inside of it. And I think this would be good for lining the bin so that it kind of cushions the candles in and they're not shifting around and moving around. And what I noticed is that when you put something, lay it on here, it doesn't really like slide. So this is going to work perfect, I think, for packing the candles inside that storage bin. Now the other thing I found in my house was these little foam, what are they? Insulated foam things. So I'm just trying to say foam things because I don't know the correct terminology of it. But we had these when we were ordering those meals that you, why am I brain freeze? We had these when we were ordering the pre-made meals. There you go. The pre-made meals from one of the services that we had signed up to. And they would package the food in with these little styrofoam type insulated pads. So, no, it doesn't smell like food. So I'm thinking I can use this as a cushion for the candles to like sit on, because I'm going to try and layer as many candles as I can in there without making it so heavy that it breaks the storage crate. So let's get started on packing and seeing how this works out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to line this with this foam here. And what works, oh, the other one fell on the floor. What works is to like stuff this in without popping the bubble wrap, because if you notice there's bubble wrap on the side here. So put this in, right, and layer it as best as you can. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, but as you can see, it is put into the bottom. So it cushions the candles from the hard part of the crate. All right. The next thing I decided was these little cardboard cutouts. So these come inside the boxes with your jars, and they make for good placement holders within. So if you just put them in like so, and don't worry about the side in here. So I got one, and then I have two. And you just pretty much, you're gonna overlap them. So, see? Overlap them. Now you do lose this slot here, but that's okay. You overlap them, and then you're able to put your candles in. All right, so now that we have our lining on the bottom and we have our candle placeholders here, it is time to start putting in the candles. Alright, as you can see, I have managed to fit 15 of my 8-ounce candles in here, and they are not shifting because they're pretty much stuck on this paper here. Again, don't worry about the siding because I don't think they're going to shift. Well, I'm almost certain they're not, because they're not moving on this paper here. Now that that's done, let's add the next layer. So now this is where this comes in play. And I'm simply going to push this down on top of these candles here. And when I put this on top of it, it pretty much covers that little gap that's in between and make it more cushion for the candles below. Now, when I first tried this out, I was going to do one layer of 8-ounce jars and then another layer of 8-ounce jars, but I found out that that was way too heavy for the crate. So I decided to do 4-ounce jars on top instead. So now we're going to put the 4-ounce jars on top of the 8-ounce jars. As you can see, we have our padding here, and all I'm going to do is the same thing I did with the candles on the bottom. I am going to now place the 4-ounce ones on top like this. Uh-oh. One slid out. Put that back. I think that's why. Okay. And then I'm just going to overlap these here and put it on top. And now it's ready to put my candles into each slot. So let's do that. Alright, so now I have all my 4-ounce jars up here, and I think there's a total of 20 on top. And now I can just seal it up and make sure they're secured and put the top on. So if you just fold it like this, and again like that, like so, your candles are officially packed. Well, my candles are officially packed. So they are shifting a little bit, but not nearly as much. I'm going to add a little more cushion on the sides, but for the most part, I feel like they're secured in here and they're not as heavy as carrying all those boxes up and down the stairs. All right, so I think that worked out for my candles. I think I'm able to fit the 8 ounces, 15 of the 8-ounce candles and 20 of the 4-ounce candles into those crates, and it looks like it'll probably be 3 of those that I'll be using. So it is a good thing that I bought 4 instead of 2. But with you, if you want to try them, I say go for it. Just make sure your candles are really cushioned in there, and I definitely would say whether it's with those bins or anything that you're using to transport your candles back and forth to locations, to use those sleeves that come with the boxes of your jars. Those things can come in handy. The only thing I have to do now is make the samples so that people can smell what the candles look like. To smell what the candles smell like. See what the candles smell like. Sorry. See what the candles smell like. Instead of just picking up the candle jar like before and smelling them. So I purchased these little tins here again off of Amazon, and they were going to be my little tea lights, but I figured since I'm not doing the tea lights anymore, I'm going to go ahead and use them as my little samples so that people can just pick it up, smell what each candle smells like, and like I said, don't have to pick up an actual candle. But I'm gonna make these. I got 9 of them to make, 9 different ones to make, and they should be ready to go for the market. But that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you would like to see more of these videos of me just prepping things for markets, or yeah, just prepping things for markets, then leave a thumbs up in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to do more of these videos every time I do a market. Also, if you like this video, then please hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when the next new video comes out. Now, you can follow me on all my social medias as well. which is really just Instagram. The links are in the description down below, as well as my Etsy shop also in the description down below. And finally, I'm going to leave all the links to all the things that I showed in this video in the description as well. Now I am going to go ahead and edit this video so I can get it out before Saturday's market so you all can see it. And yeah, that's pretty much my day because that's going to take my entire rest of the day. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget to show yourself a little more appreciation. So until next time, this is Tammy saying, take care everyone.